Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Dustin here. In today's video, I'm going to break down a acoustic guitar for you. If you're a beginner guitarist or, heck, you never even seen a guitar before, some people just want to know what are the parts of the guitar, because whenever you want to start learning how to play, there is maintenance that has to go down on a guitar. So first thing what we're going to do is we're going to go over is basically when you're looking at a guitar, we kind of put it upright like this. We kind of like a human. We have a body and then we have a neck, okay? And on top of this neck, we have a thing called a head, or you call it a headstock. All right, and then on top of the headstock, we have these thing called gears or tuner knobs. And that's how we tune and we release tension and put tension on the strings that make the keys, the sounds that we're looking for. All right, and basically when we go down, we have a little thing called a nut. If you actually look right here, it's a little white thing that's going to hold the strings in place whenever you're putting them in. And then on top of the neck, we have these beautiful thing called a fretboard, okay? And this is where we put our fingers down that make all the different sounds and music that we play. All right, and so as we move around in this very center now, we have a thing called a sound hole. That's where the sound is projected. On an acoustic guitar, that is where the sound is projected through that hole whenever you play, okay? Now moving down off the body, we now have a thing called a bridge. All right, that's where the bridge is glued on whenever it's built. Another thing we have is a thing called a saddle. The saddle is where your strings get placed. Every guitar has a different saddle. Some are different than others. Some have different looks. They're pretty cool. On top of that, we have these thing called pegs. The pegs that you put your strings in and that hold them in place whenever you start to do maintenance on your guitar. You kind of want to start to change your strings whenever you start to hear dead notes. If you start to play the guitar a lot, you're gonna start to learn that you'll start to learn your own rhythm, on your own pace of how often you want to start to change your strings. Some people never change their strings ever. Hey, more power to you if that's it. But that means you probably want to play a little more often and get those dusty strings off because you're missing out on pure rich tone. Okay, let me tell you that. This particular guitar is an acoustic electric. As you can see, it has an input jack and a battery right there, and it's got a built-in Fishman. And this is this is called the built-in EQ. Another cool little thing is a built-in tuner. If you can actually see it right there lighting up, that's pretty neat and hefty. If you play a lot of guitar, and it's pretty cool when you're on the road or when you're out there playing gigs or just in general. You can always when you're tuning with your friends playing. You can just sit there and get a nice E real quick and get everybody tuned up. And so, and another thing is on the acoustic guitar, we have these little things on the side where you can put your guitar strap on. So you put that on the side right there, and then you can take your guitar strap right here. And this is another accessory you can buy. Welcome to the world of guitar. It's a nice little hobby. And I love it, man. I've been playing for over 20 years, and if you enjoyed this video, let me know. I can actually make a lot more content for you because this is the start. I've been doing it for such a long time. I was like, why not go out there and start sharing some of my tips and strategies and techniques? I've been a guitar teacher for quite some time. I've had quite a few students, and I know how to get you where you want to be. A lot of people are lost out there watching video after video, and I can tell you what, if you're wanting to actually learn how to play guitar, you got to stop playing the chords and all that and start getting down to the dexterity exercises that I'm going to be teaching on my channel because you got to get out there. You got to start practicing dexterity if you want to be able to push down your fingers to play a G chord, a G, a C, a D, a B minor, sitting there playing those bar chords. How do you get good at that? You got to start building those fingers up. And I'm going to start teaching you how to get on those warm-ups and how to start crushing out 10 to 15 minute increments that are going to change the way you've been playing guitar for a lot of people I've known that they've been picking it up, and they've just now started seeing some progression for the first time because they make those dexterity exercises that I do. Getting on that fretboard and starting to get used to it, it's called muscle memory. And what we do, the more we do something, the easier it gets. It's because we built that subconscious up. We have that conscious and then subconscious below. So we want to keep building that sucker up a long time and program it, just like the Matrix. We got to hack our brains and we got to tap into where that ability to learn is. And then once we start to just practice every single day, we make something consistent over over 30 to 60 to 90 day period. This ain't overnight success, okay? And so if you liked my video, just let me know. Thank you.